Alright guys, hello and welcome. The Yae Miko character demo just came out, and we're about to watch it. I think enough's enough. Enough's been said, so let's just get into it. I'm pretty hyped. This character demo is pretty much going to be like the linchpin, if I'm like gonna roll for it or not.
I then found myself reborn as Guuji Yae, leading shrine maidens.
Okay, this is definitely a reference to like the light novel, like reincarnation, like isekai kind of deal thing, right? I think it was mentioned earlier in the
to listen to shrine
like in the Inazuma
Enough.
story. Okay.
Oh, this won't do. We're making a light novel here, not a dry documentary.
Huh?
And honestly, do you really think I lead such a boring existence?
Ooh.
No, not at all, Lady Guuji.
That's chief editor to you.
Yes, Chief Editor.
A light novel begins with pure imagination. For example, I must say, this is quite the cunning trap.
Whew, here we go. Oh. You know, I don't know if I say this that often about Genshin characters, but I just think Yae's so pretty, you know, like, I mean, a lot of the characters are like cool and like beautiful, but when I look at Yae, the only word I can use to describe her is like, she's pretty, you know? Oh. I have no idea what her abilities do, by the way. But they look really fucking cool, right?
But have I walked into your trap, or have you walked into mine? I'm always watching. A sight to behold.
I admit defeat. Just do it. Exercise me.
Exorcise you? But I thought you weren't ready to return to the cycle. So first, let me show you what a cruel world this can be.
Oh.
No.
It's so graphic. You'd never really do something like that, would you?
Splendid. When the reader starts asking that question, you know you've written a good one.
Whew, oh, the little... Okay, hold on. Two big things here, right?
It's so
Two big things here. Okay. We gotta look, it's the little Yae Miko fox. Like what I think she looks like when she turns into like her fox form. Okay, by the way, holy shit! She's like, oh my god. She said this really casually, but they talked about something called the cycle. So like, we never really talk about the afterlife. I mean, we do talk about the afterlife quite a bit in Genshin, but we never really like talk about like how the afterlife works. Like when you die in Genshin, you're like, where do you go? That kind of existential crisis kind of thing. But it's kind of interesting because, you know, even though like Yae Miko is like a shrine maiden, I've never like thought about like the religious aspect of like how they really worship stuff, because you know they worship the gods and that makes sense, you know. And it's like, okay, yeah, the gods exist and stuff like that, and they made stuff and that makes sense. But it's like, what happens when you die, right? As far as I know, the only thing that I know that Genshin has like talked about with what happens when you die is like kind of the thing that happens with Vanessa when like she turned into like the eagle. I know she kind of like reincarnates or like turns into an eagle when she dies. But yeah, I think it's really interesting because there's like a cycle. There's like a cycle of rebirth. Or this could come from like the thing where it's like, you know, in Japan, there's like the Buddhist religion. And by the way, I'm totally talking out of my ass here, right? I don't know a lot about religion, so, you know, but I remember like in Buddhism where it's like, you know, there's the cycle of reincarnation. So like maybe that's like, because, you know, because of that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know a lot about religion, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. I don't want to like talk about things I don't really understand that much. But yeah, Yae Miko looks really cool. I don't know what any of her abilities do, but they look so fucking cool, dude. And there's so many moments when like, ooh, like I get chills when like doing parts like this. Oh my god, like this is the perfect frame. This is the first image I saw of like a Yae Miko spoiler, and I was like, fuck, she's so cool. I mean, come on. When you see this in their elemental verse, you can't just not think that's the coolest thing in the world, right?
I'm always watching.
That's so fucking cool, dude. That's so fucking cool, right? Oh, like they're just getting so much better with like these elemental burst animations. Like I gotta say, all the Inazumans, like their animation for the elemental burst, they just keep getting better and better. I mean the elections especially because you know Inazuma Electronation, but not really the point. It actually makes me really hyped to see what Ayato's elemental burst animation is gonna be. Okay, so oh shit, I kind of really want to roll for it now, but like Ayato's next banner, right? But then Yae Miko's so cool. But then Ayato. But then Miko. Okay, well, you know, how it ends up is how it's gonna end up, but that's all I had to say about it. But Yae Miko's pretty cool. I feel like we're gonna learn a lot more interesting story stuff. Definitely about Yae Miko. Yae Miko seems like a character that like has a lot of answers, and we're just not asking the right questions. Or we are asking the right questions, but she's just not giving us the answers because she's Yae Miko. But I'm actually really curious to see how the story develops. I've been thinking the story in terms of like progressing forward has been a bit slow. You know, because we've been like doubling back, because you know, like I mean, don't get me wrong, I think the story stuff so far has been like pretty cool. But like we doubled back to Mondstadt and Dragonspine, we doubled back to Liyue. But like I kind of want to see what happens. Like what does our future look like in terms of the events? Like, because I'm starting to think like this patch and the next patch are probably like where Inazuma starts ending, right? And then we're gonna start going to like the next thing, or like we're probably gonna have like a bunch of events, like filler events, and then we're probably gonna actually have like the next place. Like well, I'm pretty sure it's Sumeru, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the next like region's Sumeru. But holy shit, Inazuma's got a lot of stuff. I haven't even finished Enkanomiya, so what am I even talking about? But whew, yeah, I'm pretty hyped to see what's going on, and Yae Miko looks really fucking cool, and that's all I gotta say. So if you guys are rolling for Yae Miko, good luck on your rolls, and yeah, pretty fucking cool, dude. I gotta say if I were to just say how cool it was, I'd be here for a while. That'd be too much of the video. So yep. So that's all I gotta say. So have a good night, have a good morning, have a good evening, whenever you are, wherever you are. Regardless though, have a good one. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.